There is a report that came out, and I'm just seeing this for the first time, so now we are all going to see it for the first time together, about the Richie Incognito, Jonathan Martin bullying scandal. Here are the recent texts that they released from Jonathan Martin to his mother. I am warning you, they are hard to read, they are sad, they are tough, and it'll, like, if you have a soul, basically if you're not a redhead, I'm kidding. If you have a soul, it will hit you right here. So here is what he sent to his mom. I figured out a major source of my anxiety. I'm a pushover, a people pleaser. I avoid confrontation whenever I can. I always want everyone to like me. I let people talk about me, say anything to my face, and I just take it, laugh it off, even when I know they are intentionally trying to disrespect me. I mostly blame the soft schools I went to. He went to Harvard-Westlake, by the way. I don't know if that's a soft school. I just know that's where he went to high school. Which fostered within me a feeling, I believe you went to Harvard-Westlake, which fostered within me a feeling that I'm a huge pussy, as I never got into fights. I used to get verbally bullied every day in middle school and high school by kids that are half my size. So stopping right there. He is admitting everything that he learned about himself through the Richie Incognito, everything that happened with Richie Incognito. And it's just unfortunate, man. This is a guy who is young, he's in the NFL, and he has to deal with this shit from a teammate. Not even a guy who he sees, I don't know, twice a year as a rival to another team. This is a guy that he works out with, that he sees every day, that he has to deal with every day. It takes a toll on you, and he's certainly reflecting on the problems that he has not only faced, but he's saying this to his mom. Like, man, that is tough. So, continuing along, Martin's mom responding, "My first thought is that I am glad you wrote this down as a way to start figuring it out. There are people in the world with their own insecurities, and they tend to be bullies and confront people. Dealing with them can be a challenge. I think when you feel really good about yourself, they won't bother you as much because you won't let them define you. This fits into wanting to please and be liked. Some people out there are not worth it," as in Richie Incognito. "We do live in a bubble. Financial and professional success is sheltering, which is both good and bad. I think the NFL has a disproportionate share of people who are obscure but masking it with aggression. Your profession is really difficult with measurement and evolution every week. So we need to build up you liking you. This is where some professional help would be good. They can help you structure your thoughts. And that whole brain chemistry thing is real. You may need some additional serotonin." And then Martin, once again, "I care about my legacy as a professional athlete, but I'm miserable currently. A therapist and medication won't help me gain the respect of my teammates. I really don't know what to do, Mom." This is him crying for help. You think that he wasn't bullied and that he didn't take a lot of shit from a guy who is a bully and who was just this guy who is probably totally insecure and is just what seems like a horrible, horrible human being. I'll get into his history in just a moment. And then another text to his mom. "People call me an N-word to my face. Happened 2 days ago, and I laughed it off because I'm too nice of a person. They say terrible things about my sister. I don't do anything. I suppose it's while private school conditioning, turning the other cheek." Before I get to the mom's response, if someone were to say anything about you or your family, you can go 2 ways. You could, well, 3 ways technically. You can go the Jonathan Martin route, which apparently will be, and I'm not blaming him, but will be nothing but horrible, horrible things happening, not just like to you, but it'll fuck with you mentally because they realize, oh, he didn't respond to that. We can keep going. We can keep getting away with it. Or the other 2 are you could say something sarcastic, or you could stand up for yourself and not say something sarcastic, but get in the person's face, which obviously Jonathan Martin did not do, and I'm not blaming him whatsoever. Martin's father. "They think N-word is okay because black people use it. Tell them you don't use it, and it's never okay. And if they do it again, they can kiss your black ass. Likewise, say that your sister is a Madonna. If they say it again, they can kiss your ass. If they do say either again, then just stare at them, give them, and then give them your finger. Just so you know, I punked out many times, including over N-word. Also over just being black. Most proud of it in the least. Not proud of it in the least. He misspelled excuse me. It is just a matter of understanding your own strength. Had 3 white boys outside of a bowling alley called me N-word, I backed down. Had a Harvard asshole talk about my suntan, I backed down. Just stay who you are. Also, I learned how to pop a bully in his mouth and kick one in his balls." All right, nice. And then Martin to his father, after a yachting trip with teammates. "I'm never going to change. I got punked again today like a little bitch, and I never do anything about it. I was sobbing in a rented yacht bathroom earlier." Okay, so I'm going to stop right there. Before you guys, some of you, not all of you, But before some of you absolutely attack Jonathan Martin, let's just go over Richie Incognito for just a moment. This is a guy who was kicked out of 2 college programs in Oregon and Nebraska. He was basically told to go away by the St. Louis Rams, and now he's being told to, once again, go away from the Miami Dolphins. He has had certain instances where he has somewhat attacked a female before. Is this a guy that you want on your team? Is this a guy that you want representing the Shield in the NFL? No, absolutely not. So now that you know the history and you see Jonathan Martin's text, whose side are you on? Leave a thought in the comments.